Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And when you're looking at the first game, Clark, of a back-to-back, any change in approach?
My thought is it's the coaching staff that adjusts the most, trying to manage minutes and massage matchups and maybe go a little deeper into the bench if possible.
The Wizard, good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Dampier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jamison the pass to Richardson. Here's the Wizard. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
Horry's such a selfless player. This guy just makes winning play after winning play.
The Wizards gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. On the wing, Arenas. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Richardson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Arenas. Pulls up, high post. And the rebound collected by Horry.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Arenas kicks to Dampier. Pass to Jamison. Just 4 to shoot.
Over Horry. You know, with his height and reach, Horry can be very effective as a defender. That length makes it tough for opponents.
The Wizard, good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Outside Arenas. Trying to get something going. And again, it's the Warriors missing. From deep, Bryant. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Jamison. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. It's blocked.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Dunleavy for three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Lakers leading by 15. The Wizard passes to Bryant. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Here come your Laker girls.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jamison dishes to Richardson. Left side, Arenas. Richardson kicks to Dunleavy. Clock at 6. Dampier, the pass to Dunleavy. Launches it from deep. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist by Richardson.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
Lakers leading by 15. Puts up a three. And again, it's Kobe with the tray. Kobe's got 9.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Pass to Jamison. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Arenas. And here's Jamison. Arenas with it. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Fox looking it over. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Jamison the pass to Dampier. Pass to Dunleavy. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And here are the Warriors now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Pass to Jamison. Over Ori. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Lakers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Here is Arenas, following the 3 by the Lakers. Here he goes. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Arenas has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Fox from outside. Hands it from downtown. Fox has got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ori. Hasn't made one yet. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Arenas. Here's Dampier. His last outing, he had 8 points. Right side, Jamison to the paint. Fires from the line. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Terry's checked in for Dunleavy.
Number 20, Nick Terry.
Jamison against Ori. And that one is good. Ori's got his second basket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
2 on the clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Arenas after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Richardson. Here's Dampier, defended by Shaq. Dampier. It's blocked by Shaq.
Los Angeles ball.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Foyles checked in for Eric Dampier. Washington comes in for Antoine Jamison. And it's Sura in for Richardson. Outside, Ori buries the long-range jumper. Ori's got 8 points.
You know, this is where Ori is most effective, I think. His confidence, firing off the catch, off the charts.
Terry kicks to Washington. Outside, Arenas. Terry outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Ori from downtown. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know, his ability to just knock it down even from range makes Ori very valuable for his team, and they rely on that.
Pass to Washington. Outside, Arenas. Back to Washington. Terry outside. Here's Foyle. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in.
Third team foul. Substitution for the Warriors, number 10, Mike Dunleavy.
Pass to Terry to stop the run. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ori with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. And another 3 from Ori. He's got 14.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Now here's Terry. D right on him. Here's Sura. Back to Terry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's to Dunleavy. Here's Sura. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, O'Neal. It's good.
You know, this is a pleasant surprise. O'Neal looking to expand his game with the mid-range jump shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Terry looking over the floor. To the middle. Dunleavy kicks to Terry. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Shaq. Again, Los Angeles.
A good use of the mid-range there. Makes the defense guard all 3 levels.
Now Terry. Nothing on the board. And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Oliver's checked in for the Warriors.
Team foul. Substitution for the Warriors, number 2, Dean Oliver.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Terry the pass to Dunleavy. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Dunleavy taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's the Wizard. He's got 14. Here's O'Neal. And another basket for the Lakers.
You feed Shaq, and he will score. He is a big-time offensive machine.
27 seconds left in the first. Down low, O'Neal with the steal. Over Foyle. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
It's Terry outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign for ball movement and sharing that ball.
Clock at 2. Here's Sura. Lakers with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And to me, the pull-up, almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
Terry against Kobe. Over Bryant. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
O'Neal's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Now Dunleavy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at the draft this year and the coming years, Clark, a lot more high schoolers are considering making the jump to the pros.
Yeah, you know, and that's always been interesting to me. For some, it's the right move, but for most, that's a significant jump that shouldn't be made. But there is another pathway with the NBA founding the Development League in 2001, and that could give some of these high schoolers who may not be ready for the NBA a chance to gain some additional experience.
And he can't hit the second.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lose.
Oh, what a dunk! Throwing a haymaker. He wants to make them feel it.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Oliver. He has yet to score. Pass to Foyle. Here's Sura. 6 to shoot. Ori with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Terry outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Foyle. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Sura. Deflected by O'Neal. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one, good.
You know, Fox is not known as a guy with a quick release, but he showed you some quickness getting that one up and down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They set the screen. Here's Terry. It's blocked by Shaq. Fast break, the Lakers. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by the Lakers. Shot by Terry, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kobe against Terry. Pass to Foyle. Can they get it? And the rebound collected by Ori. Ori's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Bryant. Bryant is doubled. A 3-ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Now Dunleavy. To the inside. Pass to Oliver. 6 on the shot clock. Now Dunleavy. Over Ori. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Kobe with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Ori's got 16.
Always looking to get his teammates involved. Bryant certainly has the vision to do so.
Now here's Terry. Still without a basket. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Terry the pass to Sura. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock is at 3. Will it go? Harry, no good. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Fox showing you he can spray it from deep now. The defense cannot afford to lose track of him behind the arc.
Here's Sura. Pass to Jamison. Over Ori. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers.
Very few athletes are built like Kobe Bryant.
Here's Sura. 9 points last game. Jamison with a screen on Kobe. Sura the pass to Jamison. The Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Fox. Beyond the arc. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Right side, Terry. They need this one. It's tipped. Here's the Wizard. 20 points for him. Here's Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Sura. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Sura the pass to Jamison. Here's Kobe. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And it's Terry with the ball for the Warriors. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Jamison with a screen for Terry. Pass to Jamison. Here's Perry. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
That's what you got to do. Go up strong.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Golden State, Carey taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Jason Richardson. He's checked in for Golden State. Arenas comes in for Sura. And both free throws good for Terry. LA is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Terry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Sacramento. Arenas kicks to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Jamison with a screen on Fox. Richardson attacking. Lakers with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Dampier. Back to Terry. Now here's Jamison. Here's Dampier. Defended by Shaq. Dampier. And no good. Here's the Wizard. 22 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Terry after the basket by Los Angeles. And here's Arenas. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul. Dunleavy's checked in for Terry.
3rd team foul. Substitution for the Warriors, number 10, Mike Dunleavy.
Richardson outside. Pass to Jamison. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Lakers ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Fox, defended by Dunleavy. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Arenas kicks to Dampier. Pass to Jamison. And stolen by Ori.
2 minutes remaining.
And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. And here are the Warriors now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Richardson, that's a two-pointer. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Los Angeles is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Or he gets the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Arenas. Now Dunleavy. Shot clock at 6. Richardson with it. Shoots over Bryant. And the Warriors miss again. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Good on the three-point shot. Horry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
I think that's a key for his offense. I mean, they want to continue to space that defense out as much as possible.
Now, here's Richardson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Pass to Jamison.
And constantly on the move. Jamison is someone who can put up points in a hurry.
The Warriors have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
At the line for the Warriors.
First free throw is good.
Jamison. 2 shots.
Jamison hits them both. Here's the Wizard. Richardson covering. And there's the drive. Basket counts. And it's now 26 points for the Wizard.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
Now here's Arenas. Not a lot of room. Ball stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's the Wizard. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now here's Arenas. Defense right on him, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Golden State ball.
To Dunleavy. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dampier.
It's all about his size for Shaquille O'Neal on defense, using that body to intimidate opponents.
Such a wide open look. And that's 31 points for the Wizard.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Dunleavy. Richardson the pass to Dampier. Fades back. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And here's Arenas. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Dampier. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Kobe. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Outside Arenas. Richardson outside. Out to the right wing. Stolen by O'Neal. And the dunk by Ori.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Jamison. Back to Arenas. Clock at 4. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. And Kobe gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Dampier. Scoreless thus far. Jamison left side. And it's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Lakers ball.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to O'Neal. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Arenas passes to Jamison.
And Jamison is such a talented scorer. A forward who can get it done both outside and in. He's special.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Dunleavy. To the wing right side.
Hey, stay rich, stay rich, stay rich.
Shot clock at 5. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And he drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
The Warriors have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Bryant against Richardson. Outside for Jamison. Golden State moving the ball around. Stolen by O'Neal. Now Kobe. He's got 36. Here's Ori. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jamison. And And the Warriors miss again. Here's Los Angeles now. This run now up to 22 points to 2. The Wizard, good.
Gotta respect that kind of range.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Arenas passes to Dampier. And here's Jamison. Ori defending. 5 on the clock. Jamison, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Dampier. And here's Jamison. The tray. Another miss by Jamison.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good
Most often we see Ori camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
And the Warriors with possession here. Arenas with it. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Jamison. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Jamison. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Arenas kicks to Richardson. Back to Arenas. Outside Jamison. Pass to Dunleavy. Puts up a deep 3. And Shaq pulls it down. Guys, they've been difficult to stop lately.
Yeah, and this run could stretch out that lead even more.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Jamison. Here's Dampier. Defended by Shaq. Dampier, the pass to Arenas. Launches from deep. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Wizard. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the Warriors with possession here. Richardson outside. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Jamison kicks to Richardson. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fox has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Kobe for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Outside Arenas. Here's Richardson. Shoots over Kobe. Richardson, no luck. Here's the break. Here's Bryant. It's good. Bryant's got 43 points.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Over Ori. Jamison, no luck. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Jamison, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
One of the worst in the league a season ago. Just 72%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Different look here for the Warriors. Foyles checked in for Eric Dampier. Sura comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Terry's checked in for Richardson. And it's Oliver in for Gilbert Arenas. Here's the Wizard. Hits it again. Wow.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5. Oliver passes to Jamison. Here's Oliver. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Oliver, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Wallace is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's the Wizard. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And there's Terry. Into the lane. That shot, no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and he slams that one down.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways guys to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Pass to Foyle. To the paint, Terry kicks to Wallace. Here's Sura, guarded by Fox. Here's Oliver. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Three-pointer, Fox. And again, another assist.
And this man keeps dropping times. Tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him. Just unreal, guys. Here's Oliver. Knocks it loose. Fast break, the Lakers. The wide open look here for Fox. Another possession, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Washington's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 8, Chuck Washington.
Here's Sura. Pass to Foyle. Here's Oliver. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. The rebound by the Lakers. Kobe's got his 5th rebound in this one. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. The Wizard, good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to Washington. Here's Sura. And just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point. And again, another assist.
And his passing has just been magician-like all game.
Oh, GA over and over. He just knows where to find the open man. Now by himself for 3rd most assists in a game all time. Here's Oliver. Pass to Terry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Sura. Guarded by Fox. Sura no good. And here's Los Angeles. 11 unanswered points for him. Picked his pocket. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23. First team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Oliver. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23.
In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship-level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. 3-time defending champ already. Shaq was finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other two guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Leonard, he's checked in for Oliver.
Aaron Leonard.
On defense, the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's the Lakers' ball. Right now in a 14-0 run. And Bryant gets it to go.
Bryant's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up, Jay. Anytime he needs to.
Pass to Foyle. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Just 5 on the clock. Terry, the pass to Washington. From 17 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. The shot's good from Bryant.
In the gym range, the moment he crosses half court, you better find him because he can hurt you from there.
Terry, the pass to Foyle. Out to the right wing. Now Washington. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Different look here for the Warriors. Eric Dampier's checked in for Foyle. Jamison comes in for Washington. Richardson, he's checked in for Leonard. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Sura. Here's O'Neal. And another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. On the wing, Terry. Here's Jamison. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. And another assist for him.
A playmaking masterclass in session, and he has outdistanced his own previous high. A new mark for the second most assists in a game.
He is pushing all the right buttons. The defense trying to stay on a string, but little do they know, he's the one pulling those strings. Pass to Terry. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Kobe. And again, another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone. Arenas against Horn. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
And that one falls for Arenas. And the Warriors making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in, and both free throws good for Arenas. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Jamison. Back to Arenas. Now here's Richardson. Clock at 6. And the Warriors miss again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Arenas with it. Pass to Dampier. Now Jamison. Ori defending. Jamison the pass to Arenas. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Lakers with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Dampier. Jamison left side. Over Ori. Jamison, no luck.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
The Wizard, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Number 23. 15 foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Shooting for Golden State, Gilbert Arenas.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Here's the Wizard. Jacks up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Jamison kicks it over to Arenas. Richardson outside. Pass to Jamison. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Fires from way outside. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got rebound number 8 now on the night. For 3, Kobe. And good! There's another.
And this guy is unreal. 60 points. He's been here before.
And on that list of the most 60-point nights in NBA history, he is now alone in 5th place. Timeout called the Warriors. Now here's Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Outside Arenas. And Shaq pulls it down.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight. Ori.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ori's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Fox's teammates love how unselfish he is, especially when they're wide open.
And here's Arenas. Pass to Dunleavy. Inside. Deflects the pass. Right side O'Neal.
Are you kidding me? Nasty.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Arenas kicks to Jamison. Richardson the pass to Jamison. To halt the run. The Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The drive by Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
And if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Dunleavy. Back to Arenas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Horry's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Wizards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Outside, Jamison. Back to Arenas. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Arenas kicks to Richardson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Los Angeles foul. Robert Horry. His 6th personal foul.
No good on that one.
For the Warriors, Gilbert Arenas. 2.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's the Wizard. Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Jamison against Horry. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's the Wizard. Good! Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep beating him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
I see, I like it. I was chilling in the bando with cats last year. Now I'm chilling with a crew from Long Island. Different. Ken said, do this music thing. I don't like when you talk about riding. But this exciting. I love money big. Say throw ski jaws and I'm chilling it too. Man step and flex round there trying to finish them views. Top block drilling it. Go home and I build my. More time man stepping in twos. Watch my back when I lean. Man do the same cause that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man too tough on the neck, catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 down. So you know I'm about my bar. I love my freedom.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Season just getting started here. Great players getting back into their routine, and that's huge, as well as everyone else just trying to get the rhythm of the season.
Yeah, coaches, refs, support staff, they all take a moment to get into their rhythm as well. I'll throw in commentators, partner, in case I make any mistakes here tonight.
Oh, GA, don't worry about that. You're not making any mistakes, but rhythm is huge for a broadcast, right from the truck to the front table here in front of this great action. Now, here is O'Neal. Yao Ming missing his last shot. And that one's good by Shaq.
And, you know, this is a pleasant surprise. O'Neal looking to expand his game with the mid-range jump shot.
Francis passes to Thomas. Rice kicks to Thomas. Pass to Francis. 6 to shoot. Rice passes to Francis. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Francis after the basket by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers on D. Pass to Rice. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. Here's Rice. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Puts Thomas outside.
You know, with his height and reach, Ori can be very effective as a defender. That length makes it tough for opponents.
Shot's good by Kobe.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Francis. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Looking to end the run. It's tipped. Shaq down low. Covered by Mobley. The shot's good from Shaq. Shaq's got his second basket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Mobley outside. Now against Shaq. Shoots over Shaq. Ori with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Left side, Bryant. A 3-ball. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Here comes your Lakers.
Here's Francis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter to end the cold streak, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Francis. Clock at 6. Pass to Thomas. Houston needs to get a shot off. Puts it up. Another miss by Houston. Lakers leading by 14. Here's the Wizard. Takes it inside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ryan against Mobley. To the right side. Yao in the post. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Bryant with the drive.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Your Laker girl.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Suns. Here's Francis. Still yet to score. Here's the Wizard. Connects from three-point range.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Francis. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Francis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they get it. Another miss by Houston. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's the Wizard again. the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here are the Rockets. Now, after the basket by the Lakers. Now, here's Mobley. He's guarded closely. Pass to Francis. Pulls it up. Another miss by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah. They built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Francis. Nothing on the board. Shoots from the high post. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts. Here's the Wizard. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Wow, filling it up in a hurry.
Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Francis. Pass to Yao. To stop the drought. Here's Francis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, and Francis, you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now, here is O'Neal. His last outing with 20 points. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Rockets substitution, number 12, Moochie Norris.
Here's Norris. To the middle. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Yao. And it's denied. Here's the Wizard. The tray. And another 3 for the Lakers. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And that one, good.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
To the wing right side. Here's Norris. Back to Yao. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizard with the rebound. The Wizard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Norris. No scoring in this one. Kicked by Yao. With the floater, O'Neal with the steal. Here's the Wizard. Right side, Fox. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
Whenever Fox has the opportunity, he's capable of knocking down the three-point shot.
Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Norris. And that time, also a missed shot. the Lakers on offense. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And here is Yao, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Shoots over O'Neal. The Rockets with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
His third personal foul. The fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Norris. And here's Hawkins. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. It's deflected.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
Los Angeles Rockets substitution. Catching Steve Francis.
Here's Los Angeles now. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Here's Norris following the 3 by the Lakers. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Francis. Another miss by Houston. And here's Los Angeles. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Francis. They set the pick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You look at Steve Francis, he's quick, skilled, and fearless, makes him a difficult matchup defensively.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Steve Francis.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. From downtown, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 31 points for the Wizard.
And that was deep. But, hey, he shows how confident he is taking those shots.
Here's Francis, defended by Bryant. Here's Francis. Over Kobe. Francis' shot is off. Here's the Wizard. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so here is Houston after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot.
Los Angeles foul. Robert Horry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Houston with it. Pass to Norris. That's tipped. Fast break. The Lakers. From about 19 feet. Again, Los Angeles.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
Here's Francis. Well, with the Lakers, Greg winning 3 consecutive titles. Do you think they can keep that streak going?
Oh, only if Kobe and Shaq decide to stick together. If they can keep that duo intact, the Lakers could have a lot more titles in front of them.
Here's the Wizard and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Francis. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Taylor passes to Francis. Clock at 6. Some nice passing there by Houston. Norris can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Francis passes to Norris. Here's Catchings, defended by Shaq. O'Neal with the steal. He's all alone. Here's the Wizard, and he jams it with authority.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Francis after the basket by Los Angeles. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Norris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Francis, defended by Bryant. The high post shot. Francis' shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Taylor. Hasn't made one yet. To the left side wing. Here's Francis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kobe Bryant.
It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And here's the Lakers. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Kobe gets the bucket.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Here's Francis. He's got 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Mobley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Mobley is really an outstanding scorer. Coutinho is a versatile player with a pure stroke as a left-handed shooter.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. For Los Angeles, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Francis passes to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Pass to Taylor. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal with the rebound. Bryant looking over the floor. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Here's Francis. 5 points in the game.
And now I think they've got to be really careful with the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
The Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
The line for the Rockets, Steve Francis.
No good on the second free throw.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
The 3 connects again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another, driving inside. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. This one for 3. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by O'Neal. Kobe's got 24.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Here's Francis. He's got 6. Pass to Taylor. The steal. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
He anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
For Houston, they've gotten off. To a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Francis. Pass to Taylor. 6 to shoot. Here's Francis. Puts up a deep three. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball. Substitution for the Rockets. Ming Yao. Glenn Rice.
So it's the Lakers now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The Wizards. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line for 2. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Houston, Steve Francis. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Lakers' ball. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Rice after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. They get it back. Pass to Francis. Goes back up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
For the Rockets, Steve Francis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Here's the Wizard. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Francis passes to Rice. Kobe against Mobley. Outside Thomas. There's the drive. Francis' shot is off. Outside, Ori. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, his ability to just knock it down even from range makes Ori very valuable for his team, and they rely on that.
Here's Francis. He's got 10. Poked away, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Rockets substitution, number 12, Moochie Norris.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23. Shooting for Houston, Norris. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. A pass to Fox. Ori with it. 32 points for him last game against Golden State. Drills it from outside.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mobley outside. Yao with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Norris. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's the Wizard. And another one falls.
And 60 points becoming a walk in the park for him this season. Incredible.
And guys, he's inching up on second place in most 60-point games in a season. Oh, with the way he's been scoring, that is very much now in reach for him. Mobley kicks to Thomas. Back to Mobley. Yao, the pass to Rice. Here's Mobley. Offline with his three.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside, Ori. A pass to Fox. Launches a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Norris, the pass to Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for Mobley. Back to Thomas. Here's Norris. They need this. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Wizard. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Let's hear it for the most legendary gas team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Another steal. He's got a clear path. Goes up. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Fox's teammates love how unselfish he is, especially when they're wide open.
1:22 left to play in the first half. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Cloak loose. Here's the Wizard. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Mobley outside. Now against O'Neal. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Fox from outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And plenty of confidence from Fox on that play. Gets the ball and just sends it right up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23. At the line for the Rockets, Norris, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Fox from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 12 now in this quarter.
Fox has been really good at capitalizing on every mistake the defense has made tonight.
Here's Norris. And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Los Angeles. Shoots the three. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Mobley outside. 5 to shoot. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Francis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Ori. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Francis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Good production from the line tonight, 10 of 12.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Taking advantage of every single one of those free throw opportunities.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And again for 3.
It has been raining three. For him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Right side, Thomas. Pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 23. The 4th team foul.
Here's Francis. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ori's got 6 rebounds in the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Rockets ball.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Francis passes to Rice. Mobley looking it over. to the inside. Here's Thomas, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's the Wizard, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. Francis passes to Mobley. Thomas, a screen on Bryant. Here's Mobley. Pass to Thomas. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's the Wizard. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For the Rockets, Steve Francis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.